My name is Andreas Ederer. I'm the product manager of the 4 Series, and today I have the pleasure to introduce to you the new member of the 4 Series family, the 4 Series Gran Coupe, which is actually the third and final member of that 4 Series family. The 4 Series is extremely important for BMW. And why is that? Every year we have our BMW brand monitor. And the result of this brand monitor reflects the impact that our cars have on the brand image. The 4 Series throughout the last years had always been in the top 5 of that ranking, where this information might not be so sensational, but it does get sensational if you figure that even with 5 and 6 years in the market, the 4 Series still was in the top 5 in number 2 and number 4 position. So therefore, we can say that the 4 Series actually is a brand shaper for the BMW brand. If you look at the model mix within this 4 Series family, we can say that this Gran Coupe is the strongest selling vehicle, with about 50% of the volume, whereas the Coupe and the convertible, depending on the market, have roughly 25%. So Gran Coupe, the most important vehicle within the 4 Series family. If you look at the geo mix, the strongest single market is the United States of America, and the strongest sales region is Europe. China, on the other hand, only has approximately 10% of the volume. That is interesting because when we introduced the 4 Series, everybody thought because of the grille design that we designed this vehicle for the Chinese market, which is actually not true. So this is a car for US and Europe. With the previous 4 Series generation, we kind of introduced the 4 Series. Before that, it was a 3 Series coupe and convertible, and with the previous generation, it was a 4 Series. With the multiple and diverse vehicle lineup that we had, we discovered that the 4 Series customer is much more extroverted and much more demanding than, for example, for a 3 Series. Which is why, when we developed the 4 Series, we had 2 main targets. One is a better equipment level, a higher equipment level, and the other one is a much more extroverted and more differentiating design towards the 3 Series. Looking at the vehicle itself, the 4 Series Gran Coupe grew in pretty much every dimension. But on the other hand, we were able to keep those elegant proportions that we know and that we like from the predecessor. So we have this fastback roofline, we have this rather high shoulder, integrated door handles, flat or a very low greenhouse, with strong shoulders over the rear wheels. Looking in the back, we have a lot of horizontal lines with arrow edges on the very outside, on the very far outside, a cut-in greenhouse that again also emphasizes that strong muscle over the rear wheels. Furthermore, those kind of heartbeat taillights that go wide into the side of the body. Another thing that we kept or took over from the predecessor is the large tailgate. So we're not only having a, I should say, elegant, fast-looking vehicle, but we also have a practical vehicle. So it's easy to load things in that trunk. That trunk has a 470 liters capacity, and you can extend it to 1,290 liters. Coming to the front, here you can see the dominant aspect of the front clearly is that vertical kidney grille, together or in combination with that very slim LED headlights. Here you can see the laser lights, which are optional, big air intakes, the nuggets that go for all those grills. And what you can see here, the model that we have here, is the M440i xDrive. So again, something new. The top model is not a 440, it's an M440i. So it's the M performance now for the first time also is reflected in the BMW Gran Coupe. Looking at the engine lineup, we also have the 420i, the 430i, and on the diesel side we have the 420 diesel, both S-Drive and X-Drive. The same, or what you know from the Coupe, also goes for the Gran Coupe in terms of driving dynamics. We have a much more stiffer chassis compared to the predecessor and also to the 3 Series. Lots of struts and braces when it comes to axles and everything, which allowed us to have a much more precise handling and a more sportier drive. To round the complete offer off, we have the BMW Operating System 7 that you know from the 3 Series and all across our PKL lineup, as well as all the driver assistance systems. Start of production of the vehicle had already been beginning of July this year, and start of sales is going to be October 13th this year. And with that, I would like to close my presentation